Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the ranch. I'm Dr. Lee, and it is another beautiful day in South Texas, albeit a tad windy. But then again, this whole spring has been windier than most, and even at that, most springs here are windy, but this one's really bad. I hope it doesn't affect the audio quality. I put the dead cat, the little fuzzy thing, on the microphone. I guess veterinarians shouldn't call it a dead cat. And I'm behind the best sound break, wind break, if you will, that we have out here on the ranch. So hopefully the audio portion of this great fine production today will be tolerable. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a busy time here on the ranch for the last few weeks. As you know, my daughter Allie graduated from vet school, and she did it in rare form. Not only did she just graduate, which is a major feat, but she also graduated magna cum laude. So we were very proud of her for that. That's a grade point average between 3.70 and 3.89. So she did better than her brother and her old man for sure. But anyway, we're very proud of her. And due to the fact that Matt and I were veterinarians, we were able to go up on stage and put her hood on her. That's the little thing you'll see us putting on over her cap and gown already. So quite an honor for us, and just a great honor to have another veterinarian come into the family.
Graduating magna cum laude, Dr. Alison Kathleen Kerrigan.
Woo!
Dr. Kerrigan is hooded by her father, Lee Kerrigan, and her brother, Matt Kerrigan.
But the biggest snag with that was we loaded up in the car, drove 3 hours over there, and got her all graduated, and then we took all the obligatory pictures, and then we loaded back in the car and came back home because she was getting married in 3 days after that. So like I said, we took the obligatory pictures in front of the fountain at Rudder Tower, as we always do, and you know my kids pretty well, so you know that was a circus. A kiss, a kiss.
Yeah. See more on Saturday. It's me. Wait, 1 minute time? Oh, that's right. We didn't hear it. I'm getting out.
Stay out. Stay out. Who are we looking at? I hate this. Wow. Look at his butt. I will not smile until you tell me where to look. Look at the weird person.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, next kiss.
Kiss or no?
Get in there, Drew. Get in there, Drew.
We want to be able to see what you're alone. Hey, Drew, make a sad face.
Okay, here's Jeffrey.
What?
Smile.
I'm going to smile like I'm going to. Take a picture.
I'm taking several right now.
Hey, smile different.
Cheers.
All right, we got that picture.
Y'all can get this. Wait.
And like I said, when we got through with the pictures, we jumped back in the car and we came all the way home. The very next thing we had to do was get ready for rehearsal and rehearsal dinner for the wedding. And so we went out to the venue where it was going to be and did all that, checked it all out, and got our rehearsal all done. And then we went to a really nice restaurant here in town and just had a wonderful time with all the friends and all the family. And at that, they asked us all to, not all, they asked specific people to get up and do a toast or a little talk, whatever. And I was totally unprepared, and I thought, well, I've got to say something. What am I going to do? And it kind of caught me off guard, but I thought, well, what I'll do, I'll just tell about the time that Spencer, my new son-in-law, came and asked for Allie's hand in marriage. He called us and he said, can I take you and Mrs. Carricker out for a lunch, and don't tell Allie. So we knew right then what it was going to be all about. So in the meantime, I had some time to canvass all my buddies and ask them what they told their prospective new son-in-law when he asked for their daughter's hand in marriage. And one guy said, well, I just told him, I said, you better not ever break her heart. And then another one said, you better make enough money to support her. And another one said, if you ever hit her, I'll hit you twice as hard as you hit her. So all these things, and I'm like sitting here cringing thinking, am I supposed to tell this kid that? And so I think I was more nervous than he was at this meeting. So anyway, the day came and he came down and took us out, and we had a great lunch. And at the end of it, he said, well, as you probably have suspected, I'm here to ask for Allie's hand in marriage. And he said, I just love her with all my heart, and she loves the Lord just like I do, and I just want to marry her and be with her forever. And so I'm sitting here, he said that, and saying something that sweet like that, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, is this the part where I say, okay, well, don't hit her? But I thought, okay, Lee, you got to say something, open your mouth and start talking. And the words that came out were from the heart. And I just told Spencer, I said, well, Spencer, there's nothing in this world that would make me happier than for you and Allie to be married and live the rest of your lives together. So anyway, for once I finally said the right thing. And I knew I said the right thing when I looked out over the crowd at the rehearsal dinner, and all the women were rubbing tears out of their eyes. So I thought, okay, got that one done. That's passed. I didn't blow it too bad. But anyway, the wedding was next, and on Saturday, and we went out to the wedding, had a great time, and I've got a little video of the wedding right here, and you'll be able to see that. Uncle Floyd came for the wedding. All our friends and family were there, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful wedding. So I hope you enjoy this little video right here.
Big bucks. Come here, bud. Where are they going to sit? Watch out. You good? I want to fall down.
Please stand.
Come here, bud.
Oh yeah. Well, friends and family, it's now time to ask the question, who gives this woman to be married to this man? You may all be seated. Then, by the power granted to me before God and the great state of Texas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Spencer, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you for the very first time Dr. and Mr. Spencer Thames.
And just like that, my baby girl became a wife. And that was, I thought that was going to be a bitter pill to swallow, but it wasn't. And I really think the reason that it wasn't is because we love her little husband just like as if he were one of her own kids. He's just a great young man, and we are just so excited for them. But they went on their honeymoon, had a good time. They got back last night and drove all the way from Bernie to Dallas, to where their new home is, only to find that all the deadbolts were thrown, and whoever had the controller to open the garage door put it on a shelf in the garage, clicked it, and ran out. So they had absolutely no way to get in their house at midnight last night. But that's for another video. Anyway, guys, things went great. But you saw the video of the wedding, and now I'm going to show you the video of the reception. And this video, I did not shoot it. It was shot by several different people, all with marginal camcorders mostly. And the band, we were playing pretty darn loud. And so the sound quality on this, there's a lot of times where it's really, really distorted. Sometimes it's pretty good. And when the people got behind the speakers or right up in front of the band, you couldn't hear the vocals very well because the vocals were out to the side blasting toward the crowd. So anyway, I apologize for the video up front, but so I thought you guys would appreciate seeing a little bit of the craziness that happened at the reception. After, if you don't want to watch all this band scene, skip to the end and you'll be able to see Allie and Spencer depart from the wedding in a rare style.
like a better when she walks away. Now her hair falling across my chest, I like a better when she walks away. She said she was mine, she told me to time, I like a better when she walks away. Start me up like a pickup truck, I like a better when she walks away. I like it better when she walks away. I like her better when she never stays. Oh no, I like her better when she gets my way. Yeah, I like her better when she walks away. Yeah. Dr. Lee. Woo.
so y'all got a driver.
Love y'all. Oh my goodness.
Too far. Too far. Who is that guy?
Here.
You have to go safety first.
Safety first!
Well, guys, that's about it from out here on the ranch. After the wedding and the graduation and all that, everything's pretty much back to normal. We've had a lot of good rains and interrupting telephone calls. We've had a lot of good rains, and the pregnant deer are really getting big, so we're going to have a whole lot of babies to show you pictures of here really, really soon. But just like, you know, what happens around your house, you know, my kids are out, Matt and Mark, out pulling crash cars out of cedar thickets, and the bandits are still stealing, the masked bandits still stealing food. The stinky guys are still stinking. And the little dancers are all just dancing and dancing and dancing.
Royal Dalton Music Hall.
Ooh, that one, pick up my tape.
Well, guys, thanks so much for stopping by out on the ranch today. I really appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate the wonderfully kind comments you leave, not only for me, but for each other down in the comment section. So please feel free to do so. You guys take care. I look forward to seeing you next time. And always remember, I love you. Bye-bye now. So what you doing there, Al?
Neutering a dog, Dad.
All right. Who's gonna learn you?
That's a mistake.